Just your overall takeaways from how that one went from your perspective.
Well, we talked before the game about the power play, so we go out and score a really nice power play goal. I thought that gave us a little energy early, and then just too many mistakes, and we let them back in. And once they got back into the game, thought they started playing pretty well. And we just didn't have enough. We threw a lot of pucks to the net. We had bodies there and all that kind of stuff. Billington made whatever saves, and then we missed the net or they got blocked, way too many times.
Defensively, whether it was the turnovers or the management or closing, it just didn't feel like Kings hockey, at that end of the ice. Is that kind of how you saw it as well there?
Yeah, back to back, and then you're chasing the game. That you want to stay ahead. Once you got to chase it, they have a lot of offensive players. Now you get flat-footed. You don't have the same energy, and it goes the other way and quickly. And that's what happened. Those are some bad chances, rush chances that we typically wouldn't give up. But we're chasing it. We had to lock it down when we had the 1-0 lead and clog it up at that point. We never did.
Offensively, I wonder if you saw any similarities to last night where you did create a decent amount but maybe just lacked that incisive finish when you needed it.
Yeah, on the handful of really good looks that we did have, Binnington made the save. And then there was just, we probably had 30, throws from the blue line where we had people in and around the net and we just didn't find a stick or a skate. Those ones you can't do too much. I thought we had decent traffic. Sometimes you just need a bounce on those ones. There's lots of bodies in front of the net.
I wonder if this is the kind of game when you're chasing it a little bit and you just need someone to step up and make a play, whether it's a goal or that incisive pass or a save or whatever it is in that moment.
Well, you'd like that. I think if you evaluate that game from our perspective, we didn't make a lot of consecutive plays. We had opportunities to pull up, make a play, hit a trailer, and we were 2 feet in front of them or 2 feet behind. Whereas, tonight, St. Louis, I thought were really dangerous offensively. Pulled up across the line, sauce pass, chance. So yeah, we didn't have a high level of execution at all.
Obviously, that team over there is kind of fighting for their playoff lives, played with a lot of emotion and desperation. And Kobe said that's what he wants to see from this group going in Monday. Similar position, but for even the division. Is that what you'd like to see from the team?
Yeah, again, it's a season where it goes up and down, but when it goes down for a couple of games, you got to pull yourself out in a hurry. And how do you do that? You got to say, well, it's the beginning of March. Still got lots of games, but we need to win. And so there has to be a higher level of intensity, desperation, as he mentioned, for the game. You can't manufacture that each and every game over 82. But you've got to pull that out. Not just you, that whole entire team has to raise it for the next game.
Kobe's a guy who's had a lot of those ups and downs in his career. Even if it's maybe not going for him right now, is he a guy you can still rely on to be one who's driving the bus, in the right direction?
Yeah, he is. And I actually thought he had, a pretty strong game tonight overall, probably one of his better ones in the last little while. Close. So he's the leader of our team. We know that. And no matter, what role or who he's playing with and all that kind of stuff, he leads the team. So I encourage that he's, having that kind of a comment after the game that we have to raise the intensity because he's the guy, more so than me, will get that done and get it straight in the dressing room.